What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Social Sig vlog. It is currently February 2nd of 2024. And I'm going to keep this one probably a little bit shorter because I'm about to head out to Bessemer, Michigan for the weekend to go snowboarding and then playing a show in Minneapolis on Monday night. Very excited for the weekend. Last night just played a show in Madison. So got back pretty late, but it was a really great show. I guess I'll rewind because we were going to play a show in Madison on Saturday. But it just with somebody at the house venue tested positive for COVID, so they ended up canceling the whole show. Hopefully rescheduling that one for May, because they're booked out so far. But really was looking forward to that one. I know I've heard multiple people who were gonna be there that were pretty bummed out as well. So it's gonna happen again, but unfortunately, just kind of it is what it is. But last night, I think a good amount of y'all came out. Actually, yeah, it was like a really packed room at Burr Oak with Landon Conrath. So very stoked about that show. That was really fun. So it was the first full band show in a long time, so it felt really fun to rock out again on stage. So thank you for being there if you were. I ran into a lot of familiar faces and met a lot of new faces too, which was dope. So definitely going to be in Madison again, hopefully soon. I don't think I have anything booked for sure. Did just get hit up for something in April though, so but otherwise that May Nottingham date would be one to be at. It's been quite a freaking week. It is getting a little bit warmer outside, which is nice, but the big highlight of the week was actually a very scary moment for me and Sheila, specifically for Crab Cake over there. He's kind of resting. We ended up having to take him to the ER 2 nights ago. Basically on Tuesday night, he was had a little bit of pain that we didn't know where it was coming from. We would try to pick him up and he would start yelping, and then we brought him to bed, and then next day he was just very stiff and didn't really move much. He wasn't acting like himself, and every time I would pick him up, sometimes he would yelp. And then I tried to diagnose it by trying to feel his body to see what was hurting, and I couldn't figure it out. Thought maybe it was his leg. Couldn't diagnose it. And then took him on a few walks, and it was getting better, it seemed. Like, I think it was every time he was distracted, he seemed like very normal again. And then Sheila came home, and then it just got much worse, and it was really scary. And every time we would try to move him, he would just start yelping. So we decided to take him to the ER. The good news is that we figured out what it was. It was a slipped disc in his neck, we think, or the vet thinks. Which we just gave him some pain meds. We could have gotten x-rays, but it would be a lot more expensive. So just trying the pain meds and hoping that it resolves itself. Which actually the last day and a half now, he's been, I don't know if it's just the pain meds, but he's been acting more normal than usual. So it's very good, but it was definitely very stressful as a dog dad and dog mom for both of us. So that was very scary, and I'm now have kind of that feeling that I'm sure parents feel with their kids when they're sick. So but I'm really happy that he's not dying, and he's really good, and it's not like he doesn't have like a disease or anything. So Crab Cake is doing very well, and we're now, I guess, staying away from tug of war and all we're doing just strictly a harness leash instead of the collar from now on. So I think with his breed, he is more prone to neck stuff because he's a little bit longer dog. So so poor Crab Cake, but he's doing better. And he's a trooper. So that was that. Very stressful night on Wednesday, stressful day. But last weekend, so my brother Addison is home from his travels in Asia, but also he lives over in Europe, so it's been really great to see him. Got dinner with him last week. I think I mentioned in last week's vlog. And then this last weekend, I played on Friday at River West Radio. Thanks y'all so much for coming out. It was a sold out River West Radio show, which was really great. That was my first time playing along to my backing tracks as a solo set. So I thought that was good, but there's definitely a lot more room for improvement. A lot of people enjoyed the set. And I enjoyed it as well, but I know deep down I can make it much more of a better show personally. So lots to improve on, but they did work out well. And already this week I was tweaking stuff with my audio engineer Jake, and re-editing and organizing some songs and adding some songs too. So very excited to keep improving the set, especially for the West Coast tour in June. I think it'll be really fun to play the backing track sets continuously night after night, and seeing how much it improves. But this week I've been practicing a lot, specifically for Monday, the show in Minneapolis, doing a solo set with the backing track. So very excited for that. 7th Street entry. Been trying to play here for a very long time. So some local bands, Amateur Hour, Jonger, and Shirley Gurley are on the bill. It's a Monday night. And I know some people that are coming out already, so I know it's a Monday, but it should be a very, very fun night. And I haven't been up to Minneapolis in a while, since last early September. So that's going to be fun, and yeah, looking forward to it. On Saturday, that show was canceled, so yeah, thanks if you were going to come out, and but I guess it all worked out for the best. I ended up going to the Ice Bear event at Third Space Brewing, which is a kind of like an 80s dance party kind of thing with my brother and some friends, and had some people over here later that night. It was really fun. And then Sunday, just kind of hanging out. Actually, we did drive to West Bend for a dinner with some family and for my grandpa and grandma, and then we watched the football games and just kind of vegged out a little bit. So yeah, just I feel like, especially this week with the weather, it's feeling like spring, honestly, knock on wood, but yeah, it's been feeling a lot more enjoyable outside, which is good. And it feels like spring is coming. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I think this January was a tough one for a lot of people, so or at least a lot of friends of mine. So thinking about y'all, hope you guys are well. And coming up, let's see, so February I'm really looking forward to, because I don't have that many shows booked. I have one on the 17th in Stevens Point, and then I have to look at my shows, honestly. But I'll be posting them. There will be a link down below for my shows, and also shout out my Patreon if you guys want to support me on Patreon. But yeah, not too many shows this month, and really taking a lot of time for one, recording a song called Teenager that I play a lot, which I've had the song in my pocket for a while, and finally gonna spend some time to record it and get it out there. I think this one's gonna be really, really fun. It's so fun to play live, so getting a cool recording of it is gonna be really great. And then spending time booking for this West Coast tour, and then also getting my merch kind of all set up. I think for tentatively, I say this like every vlog, I swear, but basically doing a merch drop. So I've been toiling with some merch design ideas. It's so hard to choose one. Maybe I gotta work with a designer or something to get a cool design that is a little bit cheaper, because I know multicolor t-shirts are a little bit more expensive, but they are cooler. So I guess we shall see with that. But I think it'd be really cool to do like a merch drop this spring. Have everything ready to go for like just like that e-commerce store and taking orders and shipping stuff out. So not sure if I'm gonna do like a very like customized kind of thing, or like a limited drop. I was just talking with Ahmed of Midwest Cowboy on the podcast last Friday. Midwest Cowboy is his brand, and definitely a good resource to know as far as like the e-commerce with a t-shirt brand goes. So he has a lot of advice on that. So I gotta kind of get that rolling. And yeah, other than the crab cake thing and just the winter blues, I guess things are cooking, and really looking forward to spring at this point, and looking forward to summer, and just trying to solidify some stuff for summer, messaging people about Summerfest and also some other gigs. Unfortunately, did not hear back from South by Southwest, which is very strange, because I wonder if I'm like on some sort of like list, like maybe like a waiting list, because I know a lot of people that had applied and heard back that they were denied, where I didn't hear anything. So I don't know if maybe I'm on like a waiting list. If somebody backs out, they're gonna reach out to me, which would be really cool, and I definitely would make the trip. But I guess we shall see with that. So, okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I gotta pack all my stuff up and get going for up north. So I hope to see you guys soon. There are some Milwaukee shows coming up, also in the link below. But March 2nd at the Cooperage, doing a full band show. March 30th at Mad Planets, which is gonna be bonkers. And then April 27th at Vivarium, which should be announced next week. So very much looking forward to all of those, and it's going to be a freaking blast. So hope to see you guys soon. Hope you guys are well, and much love.